Welcome friends back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about my 3-day fast that I did. So I fasted for 3 days with just tea and water, no food at all. It's the first time doing a fast for me. I've never done one before, and for some reason I just felt really drawn to doing this kind of healing practice. If you do some research on fasting, you will see that it has been around for very long. People fasted for spiritual reasons, for healing purposes, and there's a lot of information out there about fasting. So I encourage you to definitely look that up for yourself. Find out if fasting is right for you. Don't just take my word for it. I personally had an amazing experience with fasting, but I have done a lot of work in my healing process before even getting to the point where I felt comfortable fasting. To get to a point where I feel comfortable enough, eliminating all food for 3 days. Do your research, find out if it's right for you. This is not medical advice. This is just me sharing my own personal healing experience. I decided to fast because I knew that by eliminating food and not eating it at all, completely taking it out of my life would push me to also get rid of some emotional stagnation, emotional baggage that I've been carrying for who knows how long, since childhood. And so that is why I decided to do this fast. I really wanted to do it for the physical, emotional, and spiritual benefit of releasing things that I have been carrying for years and years and years and years and years. I decided to fast with tea. I did mostly water, but I also had about 2 to 3 cups of tea a day. I think having the tea and having some of that nourishment did help me get through this really intense and transformative process a little bit more easily. I decided to do my fast for 4 days originally, but I cut it short because I started my cycle on the 4th day, or what would have been the 4th day of the fast. The first day was tough, and right here and now I feel okay. Of course, it hasn't even been that long. It's only about 2:30 in the afternoon. I'm excited about it, and I think I'm always excited whenever I'm about to start a new healing thing. The second day was tough. So it's day 2 of my fast, and yeah, it's definitely challenging today. I am having a little bit harder of a time today with this. Yesterday it was more mentally challenging. Today it's more physically challenging. I had a lot of memories from childhood about situations that I've been in where I was forced to eat. I was really uncomfortable. I just remember just feeling so uncomfortable and not really having a say in the fact that I had to eat. This morning it kind of came up to the surface again. I'm doing this clearing work with this fasting, and I can feel that. I can feel all this stuff coming to the surface, and yeah, today it's physically hard, and I just feel weak. I feel kind of feverish, and I feel like my body is definitely going through a big transition. This shit ain't easy, y'all. The third day was really smooth. So it's day 3, and I am feeling pretty good. Day 3, I think, has been the easiest day so far. Day 1 and 2, that shit was rough. I am, I think, doing pretty well today. I'm feeling pretty good, y'all. I can say that as someone who has had endometriosis and has dealt with a lot of extreme pain and pain for long periods of time, that kind of prepared me for a lot of challenges in life. And I'm really happy to be where I'm at right now with my cycles and not have that severe pain that I used to have. But yeah, I think that pain did help to prepare me for some tough things to go through in life, and I've been able to kind of learn a lot from withstanding and getting through tough times in my life. Today's the day. Today is the day. For the past 3 days, all I've had is water and tea. And today I get to eat some food, and I'm so excited because today I'm eating one of my favorite foods in the whole entire world. It's a special day, y'all. This is a soursop fruit. And that's it. So I'm really happy I did this. I'm really happy I went through with all of it. I am really excited to kind of learn more about myself, and I'm sure after this process, more things will come through. I learned a lot about my relationship with food, and I think that was a really good thing for me to do, because I realized that I eat, or I used to eat, a lot of times out of emotion, out of habit, and I was able to kind of see where some of those things came from. I went through a period where I had these memories that came to the surface about my relationship with food, going back to childhood, going back to eating with family. As a kid, being forced to eat when I was full or getting spanked for throwing away food that didn't agree with me shut down my ability to self-regulate and my ability to listen to my body. I learned that I had to stop listening to my body in order to prevent violence against me. So as an adult, anytime I eat to the point of discomfort or eat something I know is not good for me, I'm acting out a behavior I developed for survival as a kid. Wow. I have experienced so much change and transformation. It was really just so helpful to have that period of time where I was doing something completely out of the norm and really breaking myself out of these habits, and then to go back into life and recognize how those habits were kind of like crutches for me. That was really powerful. The first herb that I want to share with you is Tulsi basil. Tulsi basil is a really great adaptogenic herb, so basically it helps to support the body in managing stress. I felt that Tulsi would be a good herb for me to drink during this fast because it does help with stress. And so when you're not eating, it's normal for your body to kind of go into a stress response. And I noticed it especially when I would wake up first thing in the morning. So I made sure to have my cup of tea in the morning and before bed. And I think that was really helpful for getting my day started and kind of giving my body a little bit of nourishment and also supporting my body throughout the day with those wonderful properties of Tulsi. I worked with a couple herbs that helped with digestion. Mint was one of them, ginger, lemongrass, and marshmallow root. I think it's really helpful as an herbalist to work with herbs that are helpful for digestion when you are fasting, because those digestive herbs can help with soothing your digestive tract, and also it helps to facilitate your body in releasing old stuff that's stuck in the gut. So the last herb that I worked with was nettle. And nettle is a really great high mineral herb, and I decided to incorporate nettle into the fast because I knew my cycle was going to start, and nettle is one of those herbs that I like to have throughout my cycle, but also right before my cycle I kind of load up on my nettles and raspberry leaf because that helps with bleeding. In the morning and in the evening I would have my digestive and adaptogenic herb tea. So that was lemongrass, mint, ginger, and Tulsi basil. And then in my midday, I would have the nettle tea. And then throughout the day, I would also drink water as a supplement to that tea, and also to just help clear my system and clear my body and keep things moving. It does help to have some kind of either family support or friend support, or just someone who is aware that you're doing the fast, someone who can kind of look out for you in case something happens and you do need some help. Also, if you can, get away from people and get away from distractions as much as possible. I did also kind of fast from social media, so I was kind of like away from it for those few days when I was doing my fast, and I think that was really helpful for me. It was really easy to get my mind off of food by either resting, reading, working on a project, and that really helped me to get my mind off of things. But then I also spent time at night just journaling my thoughts and my feelings, journaling my dreams, because the dreams were so profound during the fast. I'm definitely going to do it again, and I'll probably share that with you if I do it in the future. Take it one day at a time. If you are fasting, definitely incorporate teas. I think that was a really great thing for someone who is fasting for the first time, like myself. And again, do your own research. Find out if it's right for you. Feel it out in your body. Think about it, write it down, let it just like marinate within you for a little while. Ask your guides to give you some direction. Ask your doctor, your medical professional to help give you some direction as well. You know, get your information from multiple sources. There are multiple avenues for you to receive information and receive guidance on your life, your healing, and your healing process. So sit with it, see if it's right for you. I absolutely loved it. I hope that some of the information that I shared is able to kind of give you some guidance in your experience if you decide to move forward for yourself. I look forward to seeing you again in another video. Bye.